Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Rowell. Alright, we're back at the pod's place today, and I'm going to unload the rest of my second pod. Let's go. It's going to be another hot one. Alright, so pod 2 is empty. One down, one to go. And that is a very full rental truck. This wasn't actually as bad as the first one. I think I had most of the heavy stuff out initially, so yes, there were a couple big things. The headboards in here for the bed were big. The safe was big. Washer and dryer were big, but with the hand truck, they work pretty well. So we are on our way back to Waco now and back to the storage locker to unload all this. Yay. All right, so second pod is unloaded and all the stuff is in my storage locker. Gee, I hope I got enough room left over in here for another pod. It would suck if I had to buy another locker. Too much junk. Alright, so I decided to spare you guys the obligatory time-lapse photography of me loading and unloading my storage locker. You know what I look like sweating, so I don't need to let you see that more than once. It was hot out there today, but fortunately it was a little bit easier. Some of the stuff that had to come out wasn't as big and as massive and as hard to work with as the other days. So it was good that I had more than half of it done already. So I did want to do a little bit of a follow-up from yesterday's video. After seeing some of the comments, it is true that you should, when you're working on electrical like that, you should trip the circuit breaker. And in reality, I probably ought to be doing a, hey, don't try this at home, kids. I could just see it right now. Yeah, I was following what you did, and I know you said specifically don't touch the two wires, but I touched both wires and, and now I'm going to sue you. So, yeah, don't try that at home, kids. And if you are, shut off the power before you're doing it. It's better to have somebody else do it if if you're not sure, because there are things that can go wrong. It is fairly easy, and I didn't want to say that you should do it with the power on, but sometimes it's okay to do that if you know what you're doing and know what not to touch. I did have somebody comment saying that they knew somebody that got electrocuted and killed by handling 110. That's a little unusual. I've been zapped a few times with 110. It's unpleasant, but I think what probably happened in that one case is somebody grabbed onto the wire, and the second the electricity starts flowing, your muscles all contract and you can't let go of the wire, and that's what's going on. If you just touch it, it's a little unpleasant, but it isn't really as painful as it could be as long as you can let loose of it. So anyway, you always should trip the breaker. That's always a good idea. I just, like I said, wanted to show you that sometimes you can get away with it. Sometimes, because if you understand electricity, then you know you can touch one wire or touch the other wire and not have any danger. And sometimes knowing where the danger comes from helps you to not be afraid of something. So, I don't know, I guess you could go either way on that. You should always trip the breaker, though. It's better safe than sorry, because even if you intend not to, touch something, who knows, you turn around quickly, you wave your arm or something like that without thinking and hit the live wire. That could be a really shocking experience. So, yeah, that's a good advice. Do that every time. Anyway, I think that's really all I have for today. Thank you as always for watching. Make sure to tune in on Saturday for my European live stream at it'll be about noon here, Texas, so it'll be anywhere from 6 to 10, depending on where you are in Europe. Please refer to that map from yesterday, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you again for watching Escaping the Mouse, and see you next time. Good night.